All right, YouTube. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna go straight into it. All right. The fitness industry has a huge problem, and what is the huge problem? One of the problems I'm starting to piece it together. This plus this equals that. Math-based fitness is what I'm trying to push, but the fitness industry has a huge problem, especially on social media, especially on YouTube, and that is science-based lifting. All right, and why is that a problem for me? Because, man, people talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. I was supposed to do an SBD day today. I just came from the gym. I was supposed to do an SBD day this morning. It was only like 3 people in the gym. And people socialize so much because they hear this on the internet, and all the things that people do on the internet is talk. All right? And I'm guilty of it myself, pushing some of this stuff, but I'm trying to get people away from it. Not saying I'm trying to get people away from certain people. I'm just saying I'm trying to get people away from me and away from certain people who are trying to just lift. All right. So when I say these names, I'm saying, where is the lifting? Where is the workout footage? You're on my channel right now. You can go like this all you want and tell me my workout footage is there. All right. So Mike Israel, Jeff Nippard, Greg Doucette, and these other guys, Solomon and all that, got Zerk Fitness covering a lot. But I'm just saying, like, small up and comer coming up, making footage about it, that's cool and all. But the people that's already established with the fake PhDs and all that, all they're doing is telling the same story over and over and over and over and over again. Where is the workouts? Huh? I thought this was fitness. Why is it such a soap opera? I've been saying this for years. Watch out for the wolves. You got fake natties, Hussein Farhat, and other guys, allegedly for educational purposes only. You got, science-based lifters, Jeff Nippard, debunking his own stuff. But at the same time, you got fake PhDs and stuff like that. It's like, come on, man, when does it end? So, how is that a problem with socialization in the gym? Because people see these videos, they want to learn how to lift. First thing they see is these type of videos, and all they see is talking. So you get grown men and women. I'm not blaming these people on grown men and women actions. That's their own fault. But you get grown men and women, especially men. It's crazy. Especially grown men. Women be getting it in the gym. They be working out most of the time. Dude, if it's like 3 of us, why are we bumping into each other and rolling over each other's feet? It doesn't make sense. So I was going to do an SBD day. Squat, bench, deadlift. Yes, there's other squat racks. And yes, there's other deadlift platforms in the gym. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm real particular on the ones I use. All right, now everybody can't relate to this because I know everybody don't really lift. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, and I hope you don't get like this. But there's only one bench press that I use in there. There's only one deadlift platform that I use in there, and there's only one squat rack that I use in there. Dude see me coming in the gym. I got my bag on, got my hoodie on, so you already know I got signs. I'm giving you telltale signs that I'm not here to talk, right? I'm here for business. See my belt in my hand. Well, no, I didn't have my belt in my hand. But you can tell by my demeanor and where I'm looking at that I'm about to deadlift or bench or squat. I'm looking dead at the area that I usually deadlift and squat. You see me every day, so you know exactly where I'm going to. All right, I do more of a powerlifting style, power building style workout, right? Mostly powerlifting, right? So you know I'm a bench, squat, or deadlift for my bread and butter movement. Why, before I come out the locker room, you right in the spot that you know I was going to go to? You got your right to the gym. I know somebody going to say that. You do. You got your right to the gym. And I can't prove that that's what you was doing. I can't at all. But for you to go over there and not really do nothing and keep looking my way. He didn't go right to my spot. He went right next to my spot because he wanted me to work out next to him so he could talk to me. You know I'm not gonna talk to you, bro. These people be in there hurting their own feelings. Grown men be crying because I won't talk to them. You're hurting your own feelings because you see these people on the internet, and I'm gonna have to throw another name in there. What's his name? Joey Swole. They tell you that it's cool to socialize and everybody should just, have a kumbaya. No. That ain't how you get swole. That is not how you get better at lifting. All right, you can have some of that, even though I go to the gym for none of that. My sets and reps add together equal my success. That's math, right? It's all math. Everything's. What do I mean by math-based fitness? I mean a lot of different things. All right, counting your calories. That's math. Dates, time, when you're gonna do this, everything is math. Everything is planned out. It's a science to this math, right? So, losing weight, subtraction, right? Gaining weight, addition, right? Multiplying your sets, your reps, time under tension. It's all math. How many calories in, calories out? That's math. Right? Science is like somebody said, the study said this, and the study said nowadays is like somebody say, bro, just trust me. As many studies as there is to prove something, there's probably equal or more, give or take, to disprove that same thing. Nobody lives in the real world when it comes to this fitness thing, man. That's why people take shortcuts. That's why people take weight loss medicine that they sticking in their stomach, or they taking steroid needles that they sticking in their butt. Crazy to me. Because they can't figure it out, because they're relying on all this BS. And people are not even showing you their workouts anymore. Why? Because it's all about the money. It's more profitable to talk about each other. It's more profitable to tell the same story. Oh, he had a fake PhD. How many? We know that now. And I'm glad that we know that, because I'm glad that it's been exposed, because people need to know the truth. To watch out for the wolves is pulling the wool before New Year's come around. Everybody chilling right now because it's the holidays. I don't celebrate. I'm still working out. A lot of people chilling right now. They're not dieting. I gotta eat for Thanksgiving. I gotta eat for this. I gotta eat for Christmas. Where they can just use those days as cheat days. They can still diet and then use those days as cheat. That's a month apart. You got a whole nother. You can make progress and then cheat again. Then make progress, then cheat again. You're not gonna lose your progress because of them little cheat days. You're losing your progress because you're cheating every day and waiting into New Year's, and you think you're gonna twist it on and off like a light switch. It don't work like that. It don't add up. The math ain't mathing. Dog, I don't understand. I do not understand the world these days, man. Nobody adds up the fact that focus, hard work, dedication, actually putting in the work is what's going to get you there. And it's going to keep you there. You could take a shortcut and get there. You're not even there. All right? Okay. For instance, let's do some simple math. If I was at my heaviest, a long time ago, I was 100 pounds heavier than I am right now. I'm 175, a little more than that maybe. All right? But I'm still lean, kind of. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to gain my 100 pounds back, go back to 275, and I want to get back to 175 pounds, so I got to lose 100 pounds. If I lose it from a medicine that's going to make me not eat, that's a caloric deficit, but it's going to make me not even desire food. So most likely I'm not getting my nutrients, I'm not getting my protein, I'm not getting my fiber, I'm not getting my aminos and stuff from food. I mean vitamins, minerals, macros, micros, because I don't want food. I'm just nibbling like a rabbit. I'm going to lose a lot of weight. Guess what else I'm going to lose? I'm going to lose muscle. I'm going to lose strength. Because I'm only caring about going from 275 to 175. Where if I was to take my time, diet right, lose a few pounds a week, and work out real hard, lift weights, make sure I'm hitting all the things I said I wasn't going to be getting if I was not want to eat, all those nutrients, and make sure I'm getting all my nutrients, make sure I'm staying hydrated, and then I get to 175. Which 175 do you think is going to weigh it on the scale? They weigh the same, but they ain't going to look the same. They ain't going to perform the same. They ain't going to be able to lift the same. It's not going to be the same. Just like I'm natty. I never take roids. This plus that added together. It's an unhealthy thing. Why do you think people are... Look at all the things. Look at the side effects. Yeah, I will get bigger. Yeah, I'll be able to lift more weight. Add that in. Bam. This equals that. And it also equals this. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. People are listening to the wrong people. A lot of people only there for your money. They got something to sell. You can't really make that much money in the fitness industry telling the truth. It's just like any other industry. The rap industry. If you ain't got some fabricated story about your life and this, not saying all of them are fabricated, but the fake rapper is going to sell more than the real rappers every time. Just like movies. Fake stuff is going to sell more than real. Anything. Fake is going to sell more than real. That's why everybody's going to fake. We need to bring real back. We need to bring health back into fitness. People are doing the most unhealthy things to look a certain way, and then they're preaching fitness. All right? People will believe them because they look the part. How many times people have been outed for open bodybuilders used to say they was natural back in the days. I'm talking Mr. Olympia, open class bodybuilders weighing 3-something. All of them back in the days used to claim natty. Wrestlers, all of them. Natty, natty, natty. Mark McGuire and Barry Bonds. Come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Sis, whoever listening, learning, watching. People are pulling wool over your eyes every time they can. If somebody looks a certain way, they have programs on how to build more muscle, and little do you know they've been taking this stuff for years. Or they might be real skinny, and they tell you all this weight loss stuff. They never even been heavy, or they had some kind of disorder. And come on now. So you think they know how to lose weight because they're not heavy? Or somebody get a BBL and they doing all these squats and stuff and all that, and they teach you how to get big, and they got it from a surgery. Please do your research. Please do your research. Please do your research. Pay attention to who you listening to, man. And like I say, where's the workouts? Where are the workouts? Where's the diet plan? Now a lot of these guys that I'm speaking on, they started off doing the right thing. They started off doing the right thing. They had some stuff. But I'm going to continue to do the right thing. You know why? Because this is a lifestyle, and I live it. And I believe in it. And I'm doing my thing. And I'm not playing. Dog King. You know what I'm saying? And I teach people how to not get injured. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, right? I said I was going to do an SBD day. I was going to squat, bench, deadlift. And I wasn't expecting a lot on the squat. I was expecting some heavy weight, not nowhere near max on the deadlift. And I'm only benching 300. Until I lock 300. I just got back to 300. I'm not going to jump the gun and do 315 and more and all that. I know I can do 315. I know it. I know what 315 feels like. I know what my 300 felt like. 15 more pounds. I know what 15 more pounds feel like. But I want it to be so efficient when I do it. I don't believe in cheat reps. I don't believe in cheat reps. If I'm squatting, I don't believe in squatting halfway down and coming back up with 1,000 pounds on the bar and saying I did it. I don't do that. I'd rather do 100 pounds and squat all the way down than 1,000 pounds and not even squat down an inch. And I'm exaggerating that 1,000 pounds. I wouldn't even unrack 1,000 pounds. If there's no way for me to actually do that weight, I'm not even putting it on the bar and unracking that weight. Not to play around for a video. It'll get more views. You go get begging for a piece of French fries. You feel me? Where did I get that piece of French fries? From South Park when they were skiing, right? Deadlift. My deadlift max, I'm on my way to 600. But if I'm going to get to 600, I can't do it injured. Same thing on the bench, same thing on the squat. So what was my goal? My goal was to at least get 1,000 pounds between the three. Add it up, math. A total. Powerlifting. So if I would have got like a 530 deadlift, could do more than that. Let's say I got 530 on deadlift. Let's say I got 300 on bench press. I'm not going above 300 until I know that, you know what I'm saying? I know I can do it, but I want to lock it in so it's so easy. I want 300 to be easy before I go above 300, right? I could probably do it for 3 or 4 reps before I do more, right? And I'm only going to go to 305 and 310, then 315. And that's going to take a month or 2. You know what I'm saying? Not from zero. Like, you did 2 months. No, I've been lifting for a long time. Right? Stop misunderstanding me on purpose, man. All right, come on, listen. 530, 300, that's 830. So I need what? 2, not even 2, 170. 170 for squats. I could do reps with that. I ain't even got to go heavy on squats, and that's 1,000 pounds even. Math. Knowing when to hold them, knowing when to fold them. Feel me? Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Watch these 2 videos. Watch my playlist for my New Year's. Don't wait until New Year's. Find out what I do now. And my top 10 misconceptions about weight loss. If you are trying to lose weight and it's not working, that means you have misconceptions. You need to find out what they are so you can fix them.